Right, today we're back on this ensuite, finishing off what we started a couple of weeks ago. As you'll have known, if you watched the previous videos to this, they had a tray in here that was about 6 inches off the floor. We took that out and we had an issue with the tiles. The original tiles weren't a match to what the customer already had in. The customer personally got those and they were very slightly off. So we was going to have to change them anyway, but also at the same time, because the tray was pushed so far into the wall, we've now brought it back out and it's thrown out slightly where the lines are going to be for the tiles. So we had all this completely retiled, it's been tanked, retiled. So what we've come here today to do is refit the shower. The customer's cleaned the shower up so it looks perfect. So we've got to refit the shower first off and then we're going to fit the cubicle. Now what's going to happen with the cubicle is, let's say, for instance, this is the wall profile, the wall channels that go on. These are going to cover up that line all the way up, and also they're going to sit about there. So the edge of it isn't going to look too bad at all. We're going to be able to cover up where it switches from that tile to that tile. You're only going to have that very slight little lip up the side. Same with this side. If the channel sits about there, I'm going to try and get it about there. We should be good to go. So that's today's little job. Fit that shower, fit this screen, and then this is finally done. So I've got the water turned off, pressurised system in this house. So turning the main off, open all the taps downstairs, open the taps up here, and get it drained down. As you can see, we've popped the caps off now, just chibbled a little bit of the tile adhesive from around the pipes because they were just a little bit stuck in. So we're all good there. So what we've got to do to refit this shower is this plate goes on like so. Obviously mount the holes up, screw through, get that put onto there, and then the body has got these 2 filters which we've cleaned out. They're nice and clean. So the body will slide straight onto there. That sits within the pipework as well. Never seen a shower like this before. That was sitting within the pipework as well. Before that goes on, got to put these 2 retaining clips in, so they go on that way. I'm not going to push them on too far just yet. So they'll go on, and then to hold that in place, to hold that body of that shower in place, you have, if I can put that to show you, you have this sort of retaining pin that goes up through the bottom, through the body of the shower and bolts on. Now that obviously goes through these 2 little lugs here. So we'll get that bolted on and then we can work and get the riser on and everything like that, and then that is the shower on, ready to start putting the screen on. So if you followed the channel for a while, you'll know these drill bits, these tile bits that I use come in a pack of 10 off eBay for about, I think they're about £7 now. They've gone up. They used to be £6. They've gone up to £7 because so many people have bought them. They're making another £1 on them. But yeah, get a pack of 10. They're perfect for drilling tiles out. And for a pack of 10 of them for £6 instead of one drill bit that, if you go to the merchants, we've all done it. We've all spent 20 odd quid on a drill bit that lasts about 10 holes. These probably do, well, to be honest, these are bang on. I've probably done, you know, max 10 holes with one of these, but obviously if you get 10 in a pack, you're doing all right. So let's drill these 2 holes out here and I'll show you exactly what it's like. So we've got the holes marked up just here. That top one's going to be a little bit of a pain, but we'll get the bottom one. Let's see how it copes with this one. There you go, job done. I'm not going to go all the way through because we've got a backer board on here so we can screw straight into that. This one might be a little bit tricky. Not a problem. The eBay specials, as I said, I'll pop a link in the description below. Grab yourself some of them. They sell out straight away, so be quick. Right, I've just put a little bit of silicone around where those pipes go into the wall just to make sure they're okay, but we've got the plate now. Obviously with that pin that's got to go in is on the left hand side. It's marked up hot on the left, cold on the right as always. So we'll slide that on there. Then we'll get our 2 screws in it, and that's that plate bolted in. Then we just have to put these inserts, I'm going to call them, onto there, and then we can bolt the front of the shower on. So we've got that plate on now. As I said, we've got to now slide this body on and then fit this pin into that little grub screw at the bottom that way round. And as I said, it will bolt through there and bolt through them lugs. Right then, we've got the water back on and the shower valve is on, fitted. So now we've just got to come off the top here, fit the riser, and then that is that done. So we'll get that done, then we can concentrate on the screen. So with that shower all in now, we've got to start fitting the shower screen. Now, as I always say with these, is lay everything out. So I've got the instructions here, the screws for the frame there, got the rest of it laid out there, and just take your time, just go through every single page and work out exactly what's got to get bolted or screwed with what screws, and just take your time getting it right. So I've got my coffee. I'm going to run through this now, read through the instructions, make sure everything's exactly how I want it, and then begin bolting up this shower screen. So I would show you, but there's just so many different variations of screens to do. So as I said, just take your time, read the instructions. I'm going to get this one all put together now. Once this frame's done, we can put that into the channel that will be on this side, and then again the other side will be there. The door is going here. So I'm going to get it all made up, get it into position, and we'll work from there. So we've got the screen made up now, we've got the top rail on, the bottom rail on, it's all bolted together. These screws can be a bit of a pain from time to time, but this one's gone together all right. Then we've got the door, the end panel and whatnot over there to go on. So what we've got to do now is put the channels on. So I've already marked them up, drilled the holes. This one is going to sit just there, so it's going to cover that seam up a treat going up the side there. Now what I'm going to do, and it's quite controversial, is I always put a little bead of silicone down the back. I'm not a lot, just a little bit, just because I always like to do it to seal that back edge. Also, I'll put a little, even though this is tanked and sealed back to the boards anyway, I'll put another little bit of silicone there just for the bottom of the profile to sit on when we put that in. So we'll get these in, get the profiles bolted onto the wall, and then we can look then at getting the screens in and begin bolting them together and make it nice and sturdy. So a bit more progress on the screen. We've now got the actual panels in. This one pushes into place, the side one just clips straight inside this front edge one where the door's going. So what we've got to do now is drill 3 holes into here, here and that side to basically secure the screen and the end panel into them side profiles. Then it will just get it proper sturdy. Then we can get the door on, seal down the front edge, seal around the front and up that back edge. You never seal internally on a shower, just in case any water happens to get into the profiles, it will find its own way out. And then that'll be the screen done. So there, that is all finally in, done. Shower cubicles in, sealed in, screwed together, doors on, all done and finished. Told the customer they've got to leave that now 24 hours just to go off, and then they can begin using the new shower. Massive improvement over what they had. As I say, that the main reason for swapping this one out was for the other one was about 6 inches off the floor. This one's now 40 mil or so off the floor, and the tiles, as we said before, the tiles matching wise don't look too bad at all. So yeah, pretty pleased with the end result on that one. All we've got left to do on this job is a bath panel to change and a bath panel in the other bathroom. So I've got Dave Bishop, my carpenter, coming to do them next week, I think Monday, and then this job is all done and dusted. So as always, hit the subscribe button, drop me a comment below, and I'll catch you on the next one.